All right. Welcome back to the Endgame. I'm your host, Carlos Murphy, and we are with the esteemed group of people here. We got Eddie Bryant, Picasso DeMont, Lisa McKinney, and Crystal Glass. What we're going to speak on right now is something I have absolutely no idea about. Occupy Wall Street. Why are they there? What are they trying to accomplish? What are they doing?
Ask Raheem.
Picasso. Who?
Raheem.
Radio? Raheem? What do you got to do with it?
He was arrested, him and Cornel West.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they stood up.
They stood at Occupy with basically the whole movement.
Now, both of these are some rich mofos. Why were they down there?
I'm not sure, but I'm glad I wasn't. You know, I'm his art director, so I paint on stage during all his shows. So therefore, I'm like with him a lot of the times. I must say, I'm glad I wasn't there that day. I would have had to stand up for the cause, but I'd probably been the only person still locked up.
Right.
And they got out the next day. So,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I probably would have had to run for the cause because I don't like getting locked up.
Yeah.
It's
1% of the population has majority of the wealth. And so they're trying to represent the 99% of the people who don't have all the wealth. So we live in a capitalist society, so they should either get a job, buy some stock, and take ownership of their brokenness if they're able to.
Speak, Kane.
I mean, if they're able to.
Yes, please tell us more, Herman.
I mean, but the people, the 1% should be able to invest into you know, hospitals and stuff like that. I mean, pay your fair share of taxes. I'm with that.
Yeah, hold on though, hold on. A lot of those people, their mindset isn't like what we spoke about in the break. Hiring yourself, working for your own. From what I saw, not all of them, not everyone out there, but from what I saw, a lot of them rather, what's it called again? Get high. They rather smoke that dope and then actually say, okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna open up a little stand at Eastern Market or something like that.
Fox Network is gonna hire you.
I mean, that's what I saw. I saw a lot of what they call junkies out there and homeless people. That's what they were. They were homeless people. They weren't down there because they had no house.
No.
Yeah, a lot of them lost their homes.
Yeah, a lot of them did lose their homes.
Yeah.
I mean,
They're homeless for a reason. That's why they're out there protesting against Wall Street.
If I lose my house, I'm not going to go sit down on Wall Street. I'm going to go to my cousin Theophis.
I know that's right.
Theophis?
Yes.
you got a cousin Theophis?
Do I?
You guys got money.
Man, I thought they stopped making Negroes like that a long time ago. But he's around. But no, I'm going to do something like that. I'm not just going to say, man, this ain't fair. I'm going to try to do something to get myself out of my situation and not just point fingers at someone else.
Would you protest for anything?
I would. I'd protest if they canceled this show. I would do that because I believe in this.
What do you do if you don't have a cousin's house to go to, though?
The offices.
Well, I don't know.
Well,
I think everybody.
That the rich should pay their fair share in taxes, period. If I make $50,000 and you tax me at 36%, and he makes $1 million and he only pays.
You're barely taxing them.
Yeah, you're barely getting taxed. $10,000. And you done made $1 million. That's not fair.
Like backwards.
That's
Well, then,
totally
so you're
unfair.
for that flat tax situation.
Yeah.
Everybody gets paid the same
999,
thing.
Herman.
Yeah. Well, I think if you're under $100,000, I don't think you should get taxed at all.
Amen.
No.
No, I don't think you.
If you make under how much?
100,000, you shouldn't get
That's
taxed at all.
everybody.
Yeah, that's the large majority of people.
Yeah. So.
So work it out.
And then why would you tax somebody for being successful?
That would help more people try to make more than 100,000.
No, I'm going to stay under 100,000, so I ain't got to pay no taxes. And then the school system will go down. The cops, they're not going to do anything. They're not getting paid. The majority of people, I think the majority of people don't make over 100,000. Majority of people make under 100,000.
Then why are we paying the most in taxes?
That's the whole idea of it.
Right,
That's
just gotta make it
99%
fair.
came from. It was to show that there are people or just to break it and make it simple, the rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer. And that's what the movement came out of. Now, do I think that the movement reflects everyone? Absolutely not. It's not a representation of people that have been struggling way before, you know, this whole 99% movement came out. But that's what it's about, to show that, you know, we are the 99% and to show that people recognize that the rich are steadily getting richer, and there's a system put in place, the tax system specifically, to where they aren't being taxed on the back end. And that money is just, they're rolling their money, and the poor are constantly
I think it's
paying
newly
taxes.
white poor people coming into the poorness, and now
That's
it's a
why
movement.
it's
Right.
Yeah, when it was cool to be poor,
privileged
you were
no more.
black. Yeah,
Relate to the NBA.
You're the first generation to be poor.
that's true.
Don't relate to the
Wait a
NBA.
minute, I'm just like the nigga. I'm sorry.
Right, but that is true. See, once it starts hitting home, just like when hip hop went to the suburbs, that's when they say, hey, we've been listening to it by then by like 15, 20 years almost.
Right.
But once it's, hold on,
violent
who's this
music.
NWA?
Right.
Who's this Public Enemy?
Killing cops.
Whoa.
Public enema.
Right, I knew somebody was going to say it. But I want to move on to the next one. We only got a couple more minutes left in this segment, so I want to move on to a real important topic. Queen Victoria sold her underwear for $15,000. Picasso, would you buy a woman's drawers for $15,000?
It depends.
Go. Listen to that.
If I had the money,
Really?
I made some publicity stunt. So
Whose panties would you buy?
who's?
Toss it.
Where the camera at?
That one right there.
Nah, I ain't get myself.
He's scared.
Man. I was
Stacey
about to
Dash,
say.
if I had the 15 grand, I'd pay for it right now.
I'd buy Stacey Dash's
I
panties
knew
too.
that. I knew I liked her.
Sorry.
You're just gross.
Sorry. She's beautiful.
All right. Okay, well, we're moving on from this. Thank everybody for their deep insight, because I had no idea what that Occupy Wall Street was about. Didn't have a clue. So that does it for this segment. We'll be right back after this. This is the end game. Keep watching.